Hi traders, what's up? So traders, my view for today from morning was bearish. So traders, today from morning, the market was weak, So if you see this two candles here, it was merely a stop loss hunting trade, taking trade. And after taking the stop losses, after taking the day high for one time, the market has continued to go down. And my view is that, that the down move has not ended. And there's a very high probability that this level will get taken out once, and then the market can show some recovery. So traders, here we are not that late, can plan a trade. So about 1:1.15 risk to reward ratio trade, stop loss target. So traders, I had taken some bearish position from the morning itself, and I have exited most of them, and holding a small part of it right now, which I will look to book at around this level here, 46904. So time now is 2:08. So today is Bank Nifty expiry. So traders, as I said, this downside momentum is not over, and if I'm not wrong, the market, there's a very high chance that the market will touch this level, and then anything can happen, either recovery or a bigger fall. So how I'm expecting the price action to be is that just it will touch this level, go down, and then it might close somewhere here. So that is my expectation. So if this is a stop loss for the trade, so if the price takes out this level here, then we can exit. So traders, I have posted in the community also about the bearishness in the market. So I'm holding some put contracts of next week expiry of Nifty. So let's patiently wait traders for our target. So traders, let's wait. So a lot of liquidity is present at this level here. So market is driving towards this level of 46,904. So all the buyers in the market. So this will be kind of their last defense line, and the market is taking them. So traders, be ready for a big spike on the downside. So as soon as the price crosses this, we might see a sharp selling on the downside, and it will be wise to book our profits in the flow. So traders, now just watch a sharp selling that will happen. So I think it will be a very big candle. And the next candle too. So traders, now we can trail our stop loss to cost. So traders, some spike is about to come. So if the momentum does not happen in the flow, then we will look to exit too. So our target is hit. But in these kind of scenarios, it is always wise to wait for bigger targets as a stop loss is trailed to cost. One spike on the downside, and then we can see the market recovering, because the time now is 2:16 and more 1 hour 15 minutes for the market to close. So definitely there's a time for some further movement on the downside. Let's just wait, traders. Let's wait for the candle close. So traders, I have seen this type of market movements, and it is experience that is telling me to wait now. If I was trading this kind of setup maybe 1 year earlier, then I would have booked my targets, and maybe closed off my system. But I'm waiting now. Because on expiry day, when you see this type of candles and this type of price action setup, so the probability looks high that we will see further momentum on the downside. So traders, as I was saying, this was what I was waiting for, some further spike, and then I will book my profits. Let's just wait. So you can trail our stop loss now. At the high of this candle. So this blue line, just change it to black. So this is stop loss. So if the price touches this black line here, then we'll exit the trade. So I'm waiting a little bit more. So traders, one or two red candles more on the downside, and then I will close my positions, intraday positions. So traders, the green candle has turned red. Let's see if we see further movement on the downside. So about 1 minute left for this candle to close. Just look at Nifty traders. It's down by 1.69%. Bank Nifty is down by 0.82%, and Fin Nifty is down by 0.85%. So traders, if you check out my community post, I had posted about it in the morning itself, that the market is looking extremely bearish, and I'm expecting some kind of flash selling, and it has happened so far. And traders, this is the market momentum in intraday. I have a week long view, so I also have positions of next week in Nifty, so on the bearish side. So traders are trading stop losses here, so we'll exit the trade if it hits. The traders will exit the trade now as the trading stop losses hit, so no issues. So I'll just close my positions. So today it's a very big candle, so maybe from now here the market will give some short covering rally, and maybe this is the low of today, 46,855. So the initial target that we had planned, it was hit. So traders now, after this a rally for intraday, it is unwise to hold bearish positions anymore, though the market can give further movement on the downside, but the probabilities have become less now. And looking from the probabilistic point of view, it is good to exit from the markets, but still let's watch the market for some time. So Rahul Ray has commented, so please teach us how to enter like this. So it's all about price action. So if you look at the structure of the market right now, you can see that the market is gradually going down, forming a series of lower highs and lower lows. So if this rally, you look here, so this was completely a stop loss hunting trade, as the market does not want other participants to go along with it. It tries to take them off from the rally. So this move here was just that, and after that, just look at this sharp selling traders on Tuesday 12th March from 10:20 to 10:45. So this kind of high selling volume can only be seen when big players have taken their positions. So this move here, it confirmed the bearishness in the market, and after that it was just, the big players slowly build up their positions, and it was also a trapping, move where, seeing this big rejection, the traders would make their position on the upside. And today, as market opened here, slight gap up, and then the kind of price action, so it became kind of clear that the market was a very much bearish, and today being expiry, it was a very good day for the big players to take the market down and take the stop losses of the players who had entered on the upside. So their stop losses would be at around this level here, 46901, and the market did exactly that. So the time is 2:30 now. So now, the kind of price action we have seen today, it is very unwise to build any positions, because from this point onwards, the liquidity at downside liquidity has been taken out. From this point onwards, it's quite unpredictable now. The market, it can either give a short covering rally up, or go further down, give a movement on the downside. So, but if I were to, maybe if somebody asks me to take a position now, so I'll definitely take it on the sell side. So this would be my position. If I have to take a trade now, if somebody asks me, then it will be on the sell side. Looking from the probability point of view, the odds are higher, but it would be best if we stay away, if we just watch the market now, and don't take any position. So just 2 people are watching. So my YouTube algorithms are, I think they've just turned me off in YouTube. So no issues. Even if one person watches, then it's okay for me. So does the market have fuel to give one last move on the downside? So let's wait and watch. So the time now is 2:34. There's definitely time for the market to give some further movement on the downside, So the people were trapped here. So I don't think the market will give them break so easily. So traders, here I would just small thing. Why is my stop loss here? Because whenever we are looking at the markets, we have to look at in the terms of higher highs, lower lows. So like this, swing lows and swing highs. So traders, whenever the market is trending, we expect for example, here the market is trending on the downside. Here we expect the swing highs to be respected. So my stop loss is at around this swing high. So and here I would also like to talk about why my risk to reward ratio is only 1:1, because we are at around the last stage of this rally. So if I was early, then I could have gone for a bigger risk to reward ratio, but since I'm entering late, then my risk to reward ratio is 1:1. And traders, so why my I made a view to take a trade on the downside at this point, because we always have to look at the trend and the structure of the market to take a trade. So if I take 10 trades, then the win rate of the trades that I take on the direction the trend is higher than the anti-trend. So that is the reason if somebody had asked me to take a trade now, so this would be my trade. So in my trading style is, so I try to understand the structure of the market. Then I also try to understand the psychology of the market, what majority of the retailers are doing. And I try to time my trades accordingly. So traders here, if I was in this trade, I would have trailed my stop loss and to this swing high, just above this red candle here. So because if at this point the high of this red candle is taken out, it means that the market will give further spike on the upside. So that is the reason. So I'm trailing the stop loss of this trade to the high of this red candle. So it's just a paper trade. So Vrati Pillai commented it might retest the 47,000 level and dive down 47,000. Yeah, definitely it can happen. So my initial stop loss was just above the 47,000 level, but since this red candle formed, so I've trailed my stop loss of this trade. So definitely it can happen. So all my positions are closed, and it is just a random trade that I've taken. So the context was that if somebody had asked me to take a trade at this point, so it would be this trade. So traders, the 3 p.m. is yet to come today, and it will be very interesting to see how the 3 p.m. candle will look today. So traders, here at this point, I would like to trail my stop loss, to the high of this red candle here. So traders, this is how I like to trade. I like to give minimum losses to the market, trail my stop loss. So I'm very okay with giving small stop losses, So this is one thing that has made me, whatever success I have in the market, it all goes down to cutting my risk. So I'm okay missing out on trades, because I know that my targets will hit sooner or later. But whenever I'm giving small losses to the market, then I will have the right psychology, and my capital is protected to take it in the next trade. So traders, at this point, I can trail my stop loss to cost. So this is how we can make our trade kind of a zero loss trade. So it is so no, or we are not giving any big loss on this trade, maybe very small loss, and if the momentum comes, then we will get a nice target. So traders, my stop loss will get it. So the market is kind of forming here a double bottom kind of pattern too. So now the high of this red candle has to be respected, or else the market can give a upside momentum too. So I'm planned for that by trailing my stop loss, or else the market will go down. So trading is all about probabilities. So as a trader, our job is to manage our risk. So take the trades where there's a probability advantage for us. So that is what we can only do. So it's a probability game. So till now, our stop loss is intact, so it has not been hit. So time now is 2:41. So stop loss is too tight right now. So traders, and it is it. So it was just a paper trade. So trader, as I said, the market is random now. Anything can happen here. So from the morning itself, for intraday, I was planning the target for at around this level here. So I booked some of my profits at around this consolidation here, and I booked the small quantity I had trailed, and I booked it somewhere here. So here the market is forming a double kind of double bottom pattern. So we might see the market giving some spike on the upside, but that is not for us to trade, and I will look to close the live stream now, because in this kind of scenarios I've started avoiding taking anti-trend entries, so because my other positions are for weekly positions, I'm holding some, so they are on the downside, so I will not take any anti-trend trades, though we might see some small spike on the upside. Now we can do some scalping trade, but I will not take it. So traders, I'm just closing the live stream for now.